The time has come. The time has come. This moment. Very, very long time. All right? Listen. I have my phone over here, by the way. Guys. you know, you know, I didn't think I would get here. I didn't think I'd get here. But today, I can now showcase I can now showcase this to you. Today we have the silver play button from YouTube. Now, I got it yesterday. If you guys follow me on Instagram at UnravelPicturesTM, you would, see the photos. But I want to, show you guys the box. It's just a black box. Now, I want to show you guys the play button and everything. Ain't that something, right? Ain't that something? What's good, everyone? What's good, everyone? I have to give you guys the dramatic entrance. But look. Yeah, you guys thought you were going to get my address, right? Yeah, you would have thought. I came ready with that one. Listen, I already opened this, right? I'm going to show you guys. So, I put this in the, binder sheet. This is a letter from the YouTube CEO, and this is a little business card from the person who not necessarily made the play button, but inspected it. But yeah, so if you guys want, I can show you guys the letter if you guys want. Is it actually lagging? Of course it will lag. Of course it will lag. Wait, is it actually lagging? Or y'all trolling me? I feel like y'all trolling me. But we're not here for no letter. Let's see. This sound is delayed? Let's see. Wait. I didn't even know that it's delayed. You guys gotta let me know if it's when it's working. Oh, okay, it's working. Okay, so like I was saying, got the little letter and whatnot. It's just the same copy and paste letter that everyone gets. But we're not here for that, right? I know why you guys are here. You guys are here for this right here. All right. Woo! Look at that. Look at that bad boy right there, bro. Glistening, shining. Look at that. Yo, this was a surreal moment yesterday when I unboxed this with my older brother. I wanted him to record the footage and everything, and wow, just wow. Look at that, guys. Look at that. This is real life. Real life. You know, when I opened this yesterday, it had a weird, I froze. I swear I froze. 'Cause I was just looking at it just like this, just staring like this is real life. This is real life. Wow. I don't have a speech ready for this stream. Yeah, I really don't. I I feel like I already said everything I wanted to say when I actually hit 100,000 on that stream, but It's actually physically here. Like I can finally, after years and years of hard work, setbacks, challenges, you name it, I can actually put my hands on this and know what this feels like. Not only physically, but inside as well. Um, I still don't think that the reality of the situation has like fully like processed, but yeah, guys, I returned in 2023, and in 2026 we made it happen. It's just insane. Um, let this be a lesson to everyone, man. Let this be a lesson. All right. If I can do it, so can you. All right. I'm nobody special. The only thing is, I just kept going after delay, after setback, challenges, hardships, you name it, it's here. And it's just, I don't know. I don't know what to like. I feel like I know how to feel, but I don't think it's like fully. You guys know. Like, you guys know what I'm trying to say. Like, wow. Just wow. Wow. Oh, man. This actually says Unraveled Pictures TM. You know, all right, so let me tell you guys something behind the scenes, right? So when you hit 100K, right? And wait, do I have the? Yes, I do. Give me 1 second. Is this it? Okay. So when you hit 100K, right? A week later, YouTube sends you a not necessarily an email, but on your community post thing. Not community post. YouTube Studio. There you go. They sent you a link to redeem the code to get your play button, right? And I did that, of course, duh. And over here, not over here, on the website, you got to fill out obviously your info, your address, your everything. But then you actually got to put in your YouTube channel. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I was very tempted. I was this close to not putting Unraveled Pictures TM and just putting my full name, like my government name. I really, really thought about it, but I was like, no, nah, because even though for a long time, not a long time, even though for a small period of time, um, I didn't want to go buy Unraveled Pictures TM because that's when I was having my hardships with the channel and whatnot. I ultimately decided no, because this name has been with me for a long, long time, and yeah, I felt like it was necessary to do it. And the funny thing is, I was actually tempted to not put TM in there, but nah, it's it's part of the joke. But your boy Xavier and Rival Pitch TM actually got it, bro. Insane. If you guys want to know the website that makes these awards, it's actually I can give you guys the card right here. So for me, again, they gave me the code to redeem the silver button. Now I don't know if you can order other versions. Like if I wanted to order a gold one, I don't know if I can do that. Maybe I could, not gonna lie, but obviously I'm not. But yeah, bro. So if you guys want to know what it looks like or the website, this is it. Now, um, what's it called? How did I come up with my name? I told that story before, but if you guys want, I can retell it. Again, I'm reading everyone's comments, by the way. I'm not ignoring anyone. I see everyone's comments. All right. Um, yeah. So let me give you guys a little review on the plaque. Yes, I'm gonna give you guys a review. I don't want to sound ungrateful, but if I'm being honest, YouTube downgraded the quality of the YouTube plaques. This is still like it has weight to it. It's obviously very shiny, but it's also hollow. Like if I wanted to, I can break this right now. And I feel like considering how I worked for almost a decade for this, it should have been a better quality. And they even tell you in the email that, oh yeah, the YouTube plaques are smaller, but the quality's still there. I'm just like, really? It's not even about the size. I'm just like, yo, I literally can like break this right now. So I feel like that's a little disappointing that the quality is not more premium, if that makes any sense. Like, this should be a world premium product, and it's not. But that's my only complaint with it. And obviously, if you guys want to hang it, you could. But listen, man, regardless, big, small, whatever the hell, I actually have it, guys. I actually have it. Um, yeah. Mary Movie says if we get 100, not 100, 10K likes and a 500 donation, he'll snap right now. No, 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 no. Now for $1,000, yes, I would. But look, no, don't do that. By the way, if any of you guys get any bright ideas, do not do that. Listen, I'm not gonna give a massive speech, but I do want to, what's it called? Give some thanks. Obviously, I want to thank everyone, whether, oh, my fault, that was my chair. Whether you were here from the beginning, middle, I don't want to say end, but present. You know what I'm trying to say? Whether you were here for one video or whatever. Thing is, every single one of you got me closer and closer to this happening. And wow. I want to thank obviously you guys. Who else I want to thank? Ah, how can I forget? My dude, my guy, my boy, Merit Movies. I know he's in the chat. Everyone, now that he's here, I need all of you guys right now to subscribe to my guy, okay? Right now, every single one of you, all right? I better see his subscribers go up. I need all of you to subscribe to my guy because even though he doesn't want to give himself credit, he is a huge reason why this has happened. Because if it wasn't for him texting me many, many years ago on Kick and saying, hey man, I think if we work together, we can do something great. Well, my dude, we did it, man. We did something great. Barry Movies was right, guys. My guy was right. So I need you guys to go check him out, subscribe, everything. Obviously, if it wasn't for him, wouldn't have even started the channel. And also, obviously, for him, a lot of the big videos on my channel wouldn't have been made. All right. So, yes, I need all y'all to subscribe to him. I'm always going to give him his praises. I don't know if he's still watching. Hopefully he is. But, yeah, man. Wow. All right. I forgot. Let's see. Who was it again? I think it was Shred Trap. Was it Shred Trap? Shred Trap. So Shred Trap wants to know how I got my name on YouTube, and I told the story before, but I'll tell you guys again. Now, I'm not gonna lie. For a period of time, I thought it was cringe. Now I don't care. Can you tell me where I found the shirt? Oh, if you guys want to know where I got the shirt from, I got this from Five Below. They have a K-pop Demon Hunter section, and yeah, this was like $5 at Five Below. Duh. But yeah, that's where I got the shirt. Listen. Wait, Patrick says everyone ought to give a shout out to Merit Movies because Xavier wasn't lying when he said he had the best Spider-Man No Way Home stop motion. I don't lie, okay? I need you guys to listen. Merit Movies, listen. Best Spider-Man stop motion, No Way Home, whichever way you want to classify it. Best one on YouTube, hands down. I don't care about anyone else. My guy is number one, okay? You can make the argument as well for the best Sonic stop motion on YouTube too. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. My guy, he knows ball, all right? Look. All right. Let me tell you guys what's good, Super Mario Zilla. Let me tell you guys a story real quick on the name. So, I was entering freshman year of high school. Yeah, I entered freshman year of high school. And me and Merit Movies were planning out this YouTube channel, right? And we were just obviously doing a lot of research. We're like 14, 15 years old, maybe 15 years old. planning this stuff out, trying to figure out like how to make it better and everything like that, right? Um, and once we figured out a game plan, we're like, hey, we need a name. Now, only Married Movies knows my old name on YouTube. I had several names on YouTube, and excuse me, I wanted a brand new name. I wanted a new identity. You know what I mean? Because this channel was supposed to be the one that made it. Obviously, we did, but we didn't know that at the time. And and I was just thinking. I remember I was either in my aunt's house or in my aunt's car, and I remember I'm thinking, I'm like, what could be the name? And I I came up with, at first it was Unravel Pictures TM, right? Or no, it was actually Unravel Pictures, right? Like just Unravel. Because at the time, and still is one of my all-time favorite songs, but at the time, Unravel by not by, but the Tokyo Ghoul and theme song intro, anime intro was obviously named Unravel, and that was like my favorite song at the time, still is. And I was like, all right, Unravel Pictures, right? Boom, that was the name. The day comes, and no, the same day, we were like, wait, how about Unraveled Pictures? And we're like, perfect, that's the name. So then a few, probably months and weeks later, we eventually make the channel. And I remember Merit Movies told me, yo, you should add TM at the end as like for like trademark. Cause again, we were just joking around. And I was like, yo, I'm gonna do it. And that's where Unraveled Pictures TM came from. Yes. Now, is it actually trademarked? No. But not yet. I will do it one day. But that is the story of how I got the name Unravel Pictures TM. All right. Just, and it stuck with me for 9 years. And in November of this year, it will be 10 years, which is insane. You know what I should do one day? You know what I'm going to do? When it makes 10 years on the channel, I'm going to take a photo of myself from the past and then put it side by side to me currently. And yeah, man, evolution is real. The evolution is real. Yeah, man. What you guys saying in the chat? By the way, when I look to the side, is because I'm looking at my phone. I dare you to play No, I'm Not Human. I would love to play that game. It's not on the PS5 though. Bro, the PS5 or PlayStation games that I have to play this year, I have a long list. But we will get to all of them. I would love to. If it's on the PS5, let me know. I'll buy that right now. What's good, Ben? I see you in the chat. Goji Land says he has a question. What's the question? What's it called? Gojira55. I do not know how to answer that question. What do you think you're gonna stream tomorrow? I don't know. Gojira and Goji Land says GTA 5. I could do that one stream. I just don't know if I can play online because I know my Wi-Fi would have a stroke. But I can probably play GTA 5 story mode. Yeah. What do you think you're gonna stream tomorrow though? I don't know. I do not know. I thought about streaming Resident Evil 1 or 2, the OG one, like the OG version, since we already did Nemesis. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure. We'll see. We will see. Maybe it could be also an action figure stream. I don't know. Listen. Let's see. Ben says, "Should I ruin AI's lives?" I don't know what that means. I don't know what you mean. Thank you, Crazy Studios or Crazy Studios. I appreciate you, man. You know, a lot of people have been asking me, what's next after this? Is it 1,000,000, 500,000, 200,000? And the answer is, I don't know. I don't know what's next. I don't think there's gonna be another end goal. Or, you know what I mean? I think this was it for me. I've reached so many goals that I've wanted to accomplish. Like I really, really did. Like, oh man, I don't know. I don't know if there's anything else for me. Like, you guys don't understand like how many goals I had, and I just felt like they were just, I was never gonna grab them. Like I really wanted to get a sponsorship, and for the longest time I couldn't get one. And speaking of sponsorships, hey, tomorrow you should watch my new video. It's gonna be a Titan 13 video because yes, we all love Titan 13. Every single one of us, everyone in this chat, we love Titan 13. But all right, anyway. But yeah, essentially, I wanted sponsorships, right? Like even if it was just one, and I got that. I wanted to have one of my biggest goals. I wanted to have just one video, just one video with 1 million views. That's all I wanted. We got several of those, buddy. Like it's crazy. I wanted amazing subscribers, fan base, you name it, and guess what? We got that. Brother, we're hitting goals left and right. We're hitting goals left and right. And obviously the number one goal. Bro. We did it, man. We did it. Like what? Bro, this is real life. Like sometimes I really gotta like stare at this, bro, and just be like, wow. Wow. Oh my god, this is crazy, bro. This is crazy. This is crazy. What you guys say in the chat? Super Mario says, "Congrats on the play button. Your streams got me in the mood to stream again on my channel. I'm gonna stream Marvel Maximum Collection. Wait, oh Maximum, yes, Maximum Collection. Bet. Hopefully I can catch it when you do that. Actually, let me bring my phone closer. But how do you stay motivated when stop motion takes a long time? Well, that's easy, man. Let me explain. So motivation, bro. A lot of people ask me about that, right? Like, how do I stay motivated? And to me, it's simple. I'm gonna be honest. My motivation has changed throughout the years. When I first started this channel, and then for a long time after that, I'll be completely honest with you guys. You guys know I do not lie to you. My motivation when I started the channel, all the way up to like from 2016 to 2020, I would say my motivation was just straight. I'm gonna be honest, anger. It was just anger. It was just wanting to. It was anger of people doubting me. It was anger of the bad comments I would get. It was anger of just wanting to be seen and appreciated and stuff like that. And that got me to like 2020, and then after that, I was like, it just wasn't the same no more. And I was like, you know what? I don't want to be angry. I don't. So what's next? And then I'm like, what can I do? Obviously, this was the goal. And the motivation from there was greatness, I would say. The motivation was greatness, and I had something to prove. I really did. And yeah, man. But this is what I would tell you guys. If you guys are looking for motivation is essentially your own self goals. And you got to find it within yourself. You got to find it where it's like, what is it that I want? What is it that I'm motivated by? And what is it that you want to do? Like, it can vary. It could be simply, I just want to make stop motion. That's your motivation? Perfect. I want to hit 1,000 subscribers. Perfect. I want to be a big YouTube channel. Perfect. Literally, all you have to do is just find what's that motivation in you. It can just be the fact of creating, achievements, whatever the case may be, a mixture of everything. And listen, trust me when I say there was a lot of setbacks and a lot of times where I did give up, but it didn't work out. It didn't work out because those setbacks did nothing. It only temporarily slowed me down because your boy got one of these. I almost just dropped it right now. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. What should I say in the chat? What editing app PC should I use? I don't use PC for editing. I do all the editing on my phone. Show us your rarest Dragon Ball SHF. I don't want to be that guy, but kind of can't do that right now. I kind of can't do that. It's blocked. Listen. All right, Dante. What are you talking about in the chat? Jake Zilla says, "Congratulations, dude. You're giving me and other creators tips and tutorials for stop motion. That really helped. I don't know what we can do without you. Congrats." Man, you know what, bro? I that comment, bro, I appreciate that because that's what I really wanted at the end of the day. And I said it in my uh I guess paragraph when I posted this. I said like when I was younger, I would watch all the greats and I wanted to be like them, and now I can say that I'm one of them. Like whether haters or whoever does not want to agree, listen. What this is this right here is showing that I am undisputed. So whatever anyone wants to say about me, you can no longer say anything because this says otherwise. And that's all I wanted, man. That's all I wanted. I wanted to be great. I wanted to just be like who I viewed, you know what I mean? Or the people who I'd watch and just be admired by their greatness in terms of their work and their greatness in terms of seeing the audience that they got, you know? And yeah, man. So to have an audience, to have you guys, people that actually care about my opinion, videos, uh, even if we're just streaming, I guess, a video game, man. Like, you know what I'm trying to say here? Dante Toys. No, I'm not getting you guys mixed up. I'm not. What you guys saying? What else? On Rebel, would you kiss your homeboy goodnight for $100? Guys, we're gonna end this stream. Nah, just playing. Um, go into my video voice. You mean my Kermit the Frog voice? On Rebel, can you see my most recent stop motion? I can do it after the stream. Ben says, okay, but anyways, fun fact: some characters in No, I'm Not Human may be creepy, but they aren't visitors. Nah, trust me, I played the game. Well, I haven't played the game. I watched bruh. I watched playthrough of the game, so I know that. I just really, really want to play it live. Hopefully, one day I get a PC. It's looking like I'm gonna probably have to get a PC, considering how these prices are going up. Stretch Up says no, he means the voice you do in my videos. Oh, you mean my YouTube voice? You know what's hilarious? Sophia makes fun of that voice all the time. So every time I talk about video ideas, they're always like making fun of the YouTube voice that I do, and I'm just like, all right, bro. Because like the thing is, I try not to like, because I'm already a loud person as it is. I try not to do that voice because it's really loud. So it's like I can go from this and be like, hey guys, in this video we're gonna be checking out my 100K YouTube play button. As you guys can see, we have the reflective. Like, you guys know what I'm trying to say here. Like that's that's the voice. But I try to dial it back. But the thing is, a lot of people like that voice for some reason. So yeah, man. I think the most authentic version you guys get of me, of course, is the live streams. Whether it's this one or the video game live streams, because you guys see that my voice goes from like I guess low to where I'm at now, and then when I'm screaming, pause. That, that's something weird. Yeah. Can you put cereal in the indent of the play button? Probably. I'm not. Delete one of your collection. Which one would it be? Transformers. Easy. Um, Canadian Sir Goji says, Xavier, we need to know what you agree with. Do you put milk or cereal in the bowl first? Okay, let me explain this to you guys. See, look, I don't know if you guys knew this. One of my favorite foods is cereal, right? Okay. My favorite cereal, by the way, is Fruit Loops. I already know. Here comes the comments. But look, this is what you guys gotta do. If you put milk first, you're a monster. You're a heathen. You gotta go. Lock him away. You put the cereal first. However, there's only one time, and I'm gonna explain it. There's only one time where you should put the milk first, and I'm gonna tell you how that goes. If you have a bunch of milk, right? Right? If you already have a bunch of milk, you put the cereal first. But if you only have a little bit of milk and you're not sure if it can fill up a bowl, you put the milk first, and then you put the cereal. So that way you can measure the cereal by how much milk that you have. Come on, bro, big burn. I eat cereal with a fork, says Dante. All right, that's not. I don't even know how it's possible. Um, all right, that's crazy. Thank you, Knuckles fan. I see you. I saw your comment. Which FNAF games did you beat? I never beat any of them on stream. The only ones I beat was 1, 2, and 3. Obviously, I never beat 4. Patrick says, I gotta ask, should I stream Elden Ring? If I stream Elden Ring in the future, because I know you don't got the balls to play it on stream. That's crazy. I just don't know what I'm gonna do on like playing Elden Ring. I just get lost. Like, you just guys want me to get beat up in the Elden Ring? I know. Same thing, Lego man. I'm speechless too, man. Lego, not Lego. Stop motion. Austin says you motivate me to animate too. I appreciate that. Listen, I tell you guys that when I come back after my break in April, I'm gonna be bringing back the tutorials for stop motion. Um, it's gonna be not necessarily brand new in terms of like content. It's gonna be a lot of like me redoing everything again and continuing where I left off with a lot of other content that I never followed up on. But obviously, you guys are gonna see that it's gonna be well structured and everything. But the stop motion tutorials and whatnot will be brought back. Let's see. Sometimes I use water because we have no milk for cereal. Yeah, I think we need to donate to Homeboy to get some milk. That's crazy. I used to butter. Wait, I used to use a butter knife to eat cereal. All right, you guys are joking now. You guys are trolling. What's good, the collector? What's good? I use a vacuum hose for a spoon. All right. Um, bro, can you please do a part 3 of FNAF? Guys, let me ask you a question. Should I continue FNAF 4? Should I do one more stream? Like, should I try one more time? Right? Should I try one more time? Let me know. Let me know. Let's see. Let's see. I'm not even going to read the comment that I just read. I'm not going to say it out loud. That was insane. All right. All right. Goji Lance says I use a spoon for my waffles. How does that even work? How does that even work? Lego Man says, want me to tell you how my friend had a wild but valid crash out on Unraveled? If it involves something illegal, do not tell me. But if he didn't do anything illegal, then you can tell the story. Shred Trap says I eat cereal with milk because I don't like white milk. I like chocolate milk. Okay, that's not outrageous. That's not outrageous. That's new. I never heard that before, but that's not outrageous. Jar Jar the type of dude to go to the store and buy something. Isn't that the point of going to a store? All right, bruh. That was a crazy comment. A very crazy comment. I need Sonic 4 to come out so I can get a good Metal Sonic figure. Bro, tell me about it. Tell me about it. Oh wait, Stretch Trap says you eat cereal with no milk? So you just eat dry cereal? I feel like there's only a few cereals where that works. I feel like Frosted Flakes is the only cereal, or cornflakes. That's the only cereal that you can eat dry. That is like acceptable. Let me tell you guys. Actually, wait. Me being, since you guys know I know ball, right? You guys know I know ball. Let me give you guys my top 5 cereals of all time. All right, all right. This is how you guys know I'm either gonna get canceled, made fun of, or y'all gonna agree with me. All right, this is my top 5 best cereals of all time. All right, all right, in no particular order except number 1. All right, I'm gonna be honest. My number 1 favorite is Fruit Loops. I'm gonna be honest with you. No one can ever make me hate that cereal. Number 2, Frosted Flakes. If you don't like Frosted Flakes, there's something wrong with you. Like, what? You don't like Frosted Flakes? Like, what? Number 3, this is where it's gonna get wicked, all right? I already know this is gonna be the one where everyone's gonna be like, nah, unsubscribe, you're bugging, all right? Number 3, best cereal of all time. This might be because I'm getting up there in age. Cheerios. Plain Jane Cheerios, not frosted honey nut Cheerios, the berry, no, plain Cheerios. That's an all-time great right there, all right? Now, number 4, I'm gonna put Captain Crunch. All right. Listen, I know people are, but the cereal is so dry. It don't matter. Captain Crunch. You can also put the one with the berries as well. But Captain Crunch. And then number 5. What would I say is number 5 best cereal of all time? Um, hmm. Okay. Number 5, in my opinion. Number 5, the best cereal of all time. That's gonna be all right. I think I really, really love Cocoa Krispies. All right, I'm gonna be honest with you. Cocoa Krispies, fire, complete fire. That is my top 5 favorite cereals. All right. Now I have a lot of other ones. You know, I have honeycomb. Um, I'm not the biggest fan of cinnamon toast crunch, but there's times where I've been in the mood for it. Um, hmm. There's just so many. There's just so many to name. There's just too. There's too many. I don't like Lucky Charms because the marshmallows hurt my teeth, and that's because I have sensitive teeth. But yeah, you guys are saying plain Cheerios is buns? No, it's not, bro. You guys are bugging. Cheerios is fire. Spider Mikey says, "What's a figure you got just for the accessories, but end up actually living the figure?" I'm looking at them around my room right now. Honestly, I do not know. I do not know. I do not know. I might have to think about that one. Fruit Loops is ass. No, it's not, bro. It's not. Y'all bugging. Raisin Bran? No, 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 no. I'm not that. I'm not that crazy. Even though I do like raisins, though. Yo, is that Mikey in the chat? Yo, you guys want another Mikey story? You guys want another Mikey story? Yo, if we can get to 35 likes, I'll tell you guys another Mikey story. Goji Lan says I drank bleach. Bro, no, you did not, bro. If you did, go to the hospital right now. You're bugging. You are bugging. Okay, let me read the story that Legal Man said. He says we were playing four-way air hockey, and there was this wheel in the middle, and some guy spin the wheel, and the millisecond he hit the air hockey with perfect timing, it went into the hole. Okay, what's part 2? Where was the other one? He had a second follow. He had a follow up. Where is it? And then after that, my friend started chasing him. All right. How many stories does Mikey have? Mikey has so many stories that I can't even tell you guys. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. He has a lot of stories. Look Collector says Fruit Loops dry as hell. Nope. Taste the exact same. Nope. And are only sugar, but don't don't taste good at all. Wrong. Wrong. If you want real cereal, you gotta get Cocoa Puffs. I mean, they're all right. Let's see. Fruity Pebbles. All right, let me explain. Fruity Pebbles are good for like 3 minutes. Fruity Pebbles is that cereal where like you gotta eat that like as fast as you could because like after like 2 minutes it's soggy and disgusting. Like it's like you gotta like not limit. You gotta freaking you gotta break the sound barrier, bro, to eat those. You know what's funny? One time actually for a week I ate Fruity Pebbles, and I was like after that the next week I was like sick, like dying. It was terrible. I like how we went from this to then talking about cereal. Canadian Sir Goji says, I seriously need 40 more subscribers until 700. Bro, I need you guys right now to subscribe to my guy. He needs 40 subscribers. I eat cornflakes. Cornflakes ain't bad. Canadian Sir Goji says, when I went to the U.S. back 7 years ago, last time I went before COVID, I went to a Hispanic supermarket and got Fruity Pebbles. That's what's up, bro. That's all you got? Damn. And Rebel, I could imagine you forcing your girlfriend to play with you with your figures. No, not really, because she herself already buys figures, so it's actually like a perfect scenario. Um, Sophia's into Sunny Angels and wrestling figures. Those are like her 2 favorites. So yeah, it works out in the end. It works out. Um, I know someone who once microwaved cereal and ate it with ease. You'd be surprised. There's a lot of people that do that. Me, no. But I want to ask you guys a question. Speaking of the topic of food, how do you guys eat Pop Tarts? All right. How do you guys eat Pop Tarts? I eat them different ways. All right. I don't eat them just straight out the wrapper. That's insane. I have three ways. Now you can use the toaster, correct way. You can use a microwave, which is a little crazy, but a microwave ain't bad. Now my favorite, because I'm a heathen, right? I freeze them. I put them in the freezer and I let them freeze for a couple days. Not one day, days. I need like a bare minimum of 3 days in the freezer. And then I just eat it like that. Bro, fire. You guys do not know what peak is until you guys had frozen Pop Tarts, bro. Amazing. Look collected, that's crazy. Sunny Angels have sculpted, you know what? Bro, I know. I bought her like 99% of the ones that they have. Either toaster or straight out the pack. Goji Land, bro. You did not drink bleach, bro. You're bugging. Look like this. I can't lie. That sounds like straight shit. No, frozen Pop Tarts are fire, bro. I'm telling you guys, it's really really good. Well, I like it. I don't know, but I'm also a heathen, bro. I all I'm gonna say is Mikey Tron knows about my weird snacks that I eat. Okay. Um, DBK said making a long stop motion episode. I can't even speak. Long stop motion episode and editing is gonna kill me. Yeah, bro. That's one of the things I don't miss about making stop motion is the editing. Uh, cannot do that. Cannot do that. Thank you for stopping by, Look Collector. They need to release a limited Godzilla flavor for Supernova for Pop Tarts. I can see that. Patrick says I treat Pop Tarts are a special occasion, so I either go out in the 103-degree weather and roast them in the sun or fry them like William Afton did. All right. Yo, Patrick, by the way, I've been watching old Godzilla movies, and the ones I just watched, I rewatched Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla 2. I rewatched that one. That might be in my top five. I'm not gonna lie. That one was fire. Um, Godzilla Jr. Beautiful. Like that dynamic with the characters, bro, with the humans. And then Rodan at the end, bro. That was a beautiful story. What else have I? I'm currently watching Godzilla versus Megaguirus on Tubi. Um, but yeah, I've been rewatching a few last couple days. I gotta rewatch Godzilla versus Space Godzilla though. That one I gotta watch. Who else here used to be addicted to the smell of gasoline? I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I still am time to time. What's good, Sonic 0669? What? Xenoverse, excuse you? All right. That is insane. You know, I have a theory about Xenoverse and all these other like side channels. I'm convinced is one of you guys in the chat that has like a list of like channels, right? And I'm convinced that you guys like midstream will swap to it, like on a second device, like whether it's a phone, computer, iPad, it doesn't matter. I'm convinced you guys swap and like type at the same time. That's just my theory. I cannot prove it though, but that's my theory. Patrick says, "I love Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla 2 as well, especially the end where Godzilla gets his spiral heat powers by Rodan's sacrifice to beat Mechagodzilla. Bro, that was beautiful. I felt bad. I really felt bad. I was like, damn, my guy really died. And then Rodan was like, I got you, buddy. And then he died too. I was like, damn, everyone died. We're all crying. I ain't gonna lie, Patrick, bro. Patrick, I've been in a Godzilla craze as of late, and I'm just like, bro, I ain't gonna lie. I might go on like a giant Godzilla run again and start buying figures, even though I don't got room for them. Oh man, I've been wanting to. I've been eyeing some SH Monsterettes and Hiya Toys figures, man. It's just I would have to make more room for them in the Godzilla section of my collection, which is like in the corner. I just don't have room for it, and then the money, Christ. Like I'm really tempted to get Mega Gearus, the SH Monsterettes, but $200. So which one of you guys are gonna buy me the figure, right? I know one of you guys want to donate $200 so I can get the SH Monsterettes Mega Gearus figure, right, guys? Right? Nah, just playing. Don't do that. No, that's a joke. Don't do that. Do not donate that much money. But I'm also afraid that like I'm gonna buy the figure and then Hyatt Toys is gonna be like, yo, bro, like we actually are gonna make the exact same figure but for $60. That's just my fear. Um, yeah. But there is a 2-pack that I do want though. It actually is from Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla 2. It's the Fire Rodan Mechagodzilla 2-pack. Because I see it as 3 figures. I know it's not really 3 figures. I know it's 2, it's Rodan and Mechagodzilla, but technically it is 3 because like I'm gonna say backpack, but you know like the thing that attaches to Mechagodzilla, technically that used to be a separate release way back in the day, like when SH Monster started coming out. So if you think about it, that is 3 figures. I think on Amazon it's like how much is it on Amazon? Like 180? I think it's 180. I don't know. But that's what I am tempted to get. I've been really like high in the Heisei era of Godzilla lately. Cause I already like Showa. Like I think that one has some of my favorite designs. But the Heisei era, man. It's something about them in costumes, you know what I mean? Like the costumes back then, like the appeal, the sets and everything. Like now obviously everything is CGI, but like bro, back then it was a certain charm to them. Man, those Godzilla, man. Those Godzilla movies are fire. What you guys saying? No, guys, do not donate. I was just joking. Lego Man says Invincible Watchers complaining about bad animation in episode 3, season 4. But why are they? Wait, but what the fuck? They're supposed to animate when he's zooming in. Like they show the dragon, he's getting bigger, but that's what's supposed to happen. Again, I really do think. Here's the thing. I'll tell you guys this. This is the thing you guys gotta understand, right? There is no one that hates a specific series more than the people that love that series. Like, no one hates Star Wars more than Star Wars fans. No one hates wrestling more than wrestling fans. You guys get where I'm going with this? So, like, no one hates Invincible more than Invincible fans. That's just how it is. I'm the same way, too. No one hates toys more than me. No, just joking. But you guys get the point. Like, hey, I even like that with my favorite musicians, man. Like, I have like my all-time favorites, and obviously they're my favorite. I love them. I will always support them. But then I also, being a massive fan, I could be a hater towards them. That's just how it is. That's just how it is. But that's the reality, man. Tell Sophia to buy you the SH figures or Monster Rights? Yeah, no. You know what they're gonna tell me? They're gonna tell me no. That's what they're gonna tell me. Um, Jar Jar, what the fuck, bro? Come on, bro. You're better than this. Patrick says that also low-key events when SH Monsters made small buildings and tanks packs. Bro, exactly. Isn't that what Hiya Toys is supposed to do? Isn't that what they're supposed to do? I thought they announced that. Weren't they supposed to make buildings and stuff? Yeah, and they also included the beams as well. And again, they were cheaper. Xavier, look out your window. I'm outside. I don't have windows. I keep trying to tell you guys, my apartment doesn't have windows. I literally don't have windows, guys. Oh, Dante, he said check his question. My fault. What was your question? Dante says the other Dante on here spoke about Titan 13. Are they good or are they brutal and how's the articulation? You don't mind? I'm buying a few. So my fault for missing your question. So I'm actually editing a new Titan 13 video now. I will say this, and I don't want any of you guys to be like, bro, you're glazing, bro, you're glazing. I don't lie. Remember that, okay? I told my fans this. You always can find them somewhere else cheaper. That's just how it is for everything. All right. If you don't want to pay Titan 13 toy prices, perfectly fine. you can find them somewhere else for cheaper. Okay. Also, as someone who has a lot, trust me when I say a lot, I'm looking at the bin down there, it's like full. As someone who has a lot of them, I will tell you that the more, I guess you can say, complicated designs, like the bigger figures, are the ones I've ran into issues more. Like the standard dummy body are the ones where I feel I've had the least amount of issues. But when you get into like the bigger figures, that's where it's like, I'll be honest, the quality does take a little bit of a dip. And I do talk about this in my review coming out tomorrow, where I am gonna like point out like what I think Titan 13 should be doing better. I think though, you should definitely, if you're gonna be your first time buying them, get the standard dummy, like where it's like the different colors, like the red, blue, green, etc. Get those. Again, like I said, you can find them for cheaper somewhere. Amazon, AliExpress, stuff like that. So I'd say if you really want to try it out, get the standard versions before trying to get I guess the bigger designs. You know what I mean? But that is the answer to that. Johnny says Xavier unraveled cursing. First time hearing that. I'm actually gonna like. All right, I'm not. I know you guys are gonna laugh, but I think I've been thinking about when I come back after my break in April. I'm actually thinking about bringing the channel back to being PG again. I know I don't say anything too crazy, but I'm not gonna lie. I've been rewatching my stuff. I'm just like, oh, I should probably bring it back to being PG. But yeah. Um, Stretcho says I'm outside your room. Peek out, and you'll see me. No. Sonic says, I swear if Tamashi doesn't release the figures that those third-party figures were making, I'm gonna be mad. I don't know. I mean, look, they're very slow, unfortunately. I don't have a problem with third-party bootlegs, whatever you guys want to call them. I don't have a problem with them. I think it's good that that is a market due to the fact of there are some figures that these companies just won't make. So I think it's good that we have the alternatives. Dan, you guys really do not like the Titan 13 Godzilla. I haven't. I obviously I don't have it. If you guys want to know what figures I'm reviewing tomorrow, it's the FNAF figures, which is hilarious because I'm like, all right, I'm filming this video, I'm editing it, I'm like, all right, this is gonna be a good video, and then I see Titan 13 on their YouTube announce that the FNAF 4 Nightmare animatronics are dropping on Saturday or Sunday, and I'm just like, oh, all right, but it's all good though. It's all good. It's all good. Goji Land, Goji Land, bro. You did not drink bleach, bro. You did not drink bleach. That did not happen. You would have been dead or in the hospital right now if that happened. Let's see. Patrick says I'm gonna miss Rated R Unraveled, but it looks like the wait. Bro, I forgot about RL, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy, bro. I forgot about him. Bro, there was like a period of time for like months, bro kept tagging me, and I'm just like, all right, bro. Like, you're done. Unfortunately, you're done. VK says, can you do Spider-Man series again? Nah, I'm sorry. It's probably not gonna happen. The me making stop motion series is not gonna happen no more. I moved past that. I don't make stop motions as frequently. Now I will say this. For some series that I've done and never completed, I have thought about making a finale for them. Now, I'll give an example. I have thought about doing a finale for Freddy versus Jason versus Michael. I want that to be the most action-packed, outrageous, over the top. Like, let me put this. Let me put this to the side real quick. Like, I've had so many. Like, I've rewritten so many scripts and endings, right? For that. And if you guys want me to tell you more stop motion or behind the scenes ideas that I had but I never did, you guys can let me know. I love talking about it. I really want to make that the most like bloody, action packed, outrageous. Like I want it to be like, you guys ever watch wrestling? You guys, all right, let me explain. In wrestling, right, there's like these massive matches, right, where like it'll go like 40 minutes long. I'm not saying my video is 40 minutes long, but it will go like 40 minutes long. And it's like a bunch of big spots, crazy moments, people running in, crazy up and down. Like the energy is just going crazy. Like I want something, it's essentially it's overbooked. I want something overbooked and chaotic. Like I want pure chaos. And I've had so many like visions of it, like of what I can do. I literally, if I were to do a finale for that video or series, I want it to be the most like, I don't want it to be epic. Like I would even go as far to possibly even use copyrighted music because I want it to be the most like fire thing you can imagine. Now, would I do it? I don't know. But I've had so many like soundtracks that I've wanted to use and whatnot, but that's one of them where that's one of the series that I thought about wrapping up. But if you guys, again, like I said, if you guys want to know more videos I never made and stuff like that, or ideas that I had, I will let you guys know. Actually, I can tell you guys one of them, not at the moment. So speaking of Freddy versus Jason versus Michael, I was gonna tell you guys part 2, aka the finale of it. So the very, very, very first draft that I had, right? So if you guys watch the horror series, you know every episode a new horror character gets introduced, right? So essentially what I was going to do was it was going to start off with Freddy versus Jason versus Michael. And I was going to have it where in part 2, Ash was going to rescue Allison, and essentially Ash, like Ash from Evil Dead, his goal was going to be he's going around the world trapping these different horror characters in the Necronomicon, the book he has, and he was coming for Jason. And he knew where to, essentially it was gonna be like a whole thing, like essentially like he was coming for Jason, but then he was gonna then learn that Freddy and Michael and Jason were all in like the same area. So he was gonna have Allison go into the dream world and bring them out to the real world so Ash can then fight them. It wasn't gonna end there either. I was gonna go even above and beyond. Because once that happens, once they escape, I was gonna have it where Freddy gets his hands on the Necronomicon and then release all the other monsters that Ash has captured, like Chucky, Annabelle, Candyman, Pinhead, Leatherface, like literally everyone. Like I was gonna have like a massive like battle royal, and it was gonna be like this crazy video. But then I thought about it. I was like, nah, that's too much. That's too much. I want to just stick to those 3. You know what I mean? But that was the original, like the very, very first draft that I did for Freddy versus Jason versus Michael. But yeah, I'm gonna stay for another 5 more minutes, guys. So last questions and comments, let me know. Lego Man says Unraveled. Guess who I'm thinking of? I'll give you 2 hints. He drinks water and has eyes. The human race? I don't know. Literally the human race? Stretch Trap says, my dad said that when he was younger, he loved the, I do not know how to pronounce that, but Hulk. And when they announced the new Hulk movie, he got excited. But when he saw, oh, is that the Hulk where it was like the guy in the, that was just a really brolic dude, or they just painted him green? Is that the one you're talking about? I feel like some things where it just was practical effects, was just, they had a certain charm to it. Like, you guys ever watch the old Superman movies where they were using just practical effects and illusions? What's my favorite dino? The T-Rex. I'm gonna be honest with you. I really want the Hammond Collection Spinosaurus. I'll be honest with you guys. I've been making a list of things that I want to sell. And I have thought about selling my Hammond Collection dinosaurs. I was thinking like a bundle of like $200, $300, but I feel like that's a lot of money. I don't know. Do you guys think that's a lot of money? Like if I were to sell all of them together, right? Like would 200, 300 be a lot? I don't know. I don't know. I'm just trying to get rid of a lot of stuff, which I want to do. Like I want to be selling a lot of stuff in April, so another reason why you guys need to follow me on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram at UnravelPicturesTM, so that way I can sell stuff. Or, you know, if you guys want to buy stuff, But I'm gonna be selling essentially a bunch of Marvel Legends, a bunch of Transformers, and a few import figures that I have. A few of them, not all of them, but a few of them. I definitely they gotta go. Um, but yeah. Let's see. Goji Jojo says, "My guy unraveled. My third Space Godzilla tail will have a lot of crystals. I hope it doesn't weigh down the figure. You know what I mean? How I hope it doesn't like weigh it down to where like the tail pops off. Hopefully not." Mikey says, "When's TMNT last Ronin?" I think you should be asking yourself that, buddy. Where did I find this shirt? I'm glad you guys like my K-pop Demon Hunter shirt. Because you know we all love the movie. I got this from Five Below. That's it, Five Below. You guys can get your K-pop. You know what's funny? For a lot of people who claim that, not saying you guys, but a lot of people claim they don't like the movie. But I've been getting a lot of comments about where I get the shirt from. Someone's lying. Someone's lying. But yeah. You guys think that's a deal of like $200, $300? Because I don't know how much these things are worth. Like I know the Spinosaurus is worth a lot, but like I'm not gonna sell Homeboy by himself for like 100. You know what I mean? I was literally like all of them like all together. I was thinking like $200, $300. I don't know. I don't know. That's also including shipping. I'm not like, and when I say a price, that does include the shipping price as well. But yeah. Patrick says, "I'm just saying, if I had to make some insanely action-packed stop motion, best believe I'm using the Only by Static X in that video as the main song." Bro, I've had so many. One thing that sucks about YouTube, bro, and it pisses me off, is the copyright issues. Because there's been times where I'll have a vision for a stop motion and I have the song that I want to use so bad, but I can't use the song because then I'll get copyrighted, which means I won't make money from my video. And I understand it's not my song, but at the same time, there's no reason why you should take my money then. That'll make, like, think about that. If I use a copyrighted song, they take my money. What? I don't know. I feel like there should be. I don't know. YouTube has this thing, if you guys don't know, where you can buy, like, essentially buy the licensing for the song. You know what I mean? Like you can pay 100 or more for it. I'm not doing that. No, eat a Frank. If you guys want to know the default music that I use, I literally go in the YouTube music library and just click the free section, and I just use those. Yeah, but yeah. Let's see. The Spino T Rex and Carno are looking nice right now. Trying to buy them? No, we stop. Uh, let's see. It's 35 likes now. Oh, you guys are ready for the Mikeytron story? I got you guys for some. I got you guys for some Mikeytron lore. Okay, just give me 1 second. Shred Trap says. Wait, Shred Trap says, "Unravel. My dog jumped 7 feet in the air and Ninja kicked me in the face and dragged me all around his shit." All right, that did not happen. Fireblade said, "Bro, I hope CT Toys makes the new Mayfex Final Swing Spider-Man because I'm not spending 110. Yeah, Mayfex, you can hold that, bro. I'm not buying Mayfex. I'm not buying no more, bro. Unless I find them for cheap at like Book Off, I'm not buying Mayfex. They're bugging. What's good, Dean the Bean? It's all good. I'm happy that you you stopped by. Shred Trap says, "Yo, Xavier, can you voice the endoskeleton for FNAF, my future project?" Yeah. Again, if you guys want me to voice, you gotta either email me or follow me on Instagram and send me a message there. Goji Land says it took 2 years for him to get out all the poison from the bleach. I don't believe you, bro. I don't believe you. All right, listen. let me tell you guys another Mikeytron story. If you guys don't know, right? If you guys don't know, Mikeytron is a massive, and I do mean massive, K-pop fan. I'm not talking about K-pop demon hunters. No. I'm talking about he is a massive fan. He's not only a massive fan, his favorite is BTS. Let me tell you guys a story. He not only stayed up late for the live premiere or whatever for BTS's return. He knows the lyrics to the song. I don't even know how, but he knows the lyrics to the song. He stayed up numerous times for all their returns, all their streams, everything you can name, right? He actually has BTS merchandise. Yes, merchandise. What else can I say? And to prove that I'm not lying, he just timed out Jar Jar. That just said BTS's ass, which proves my point that he does, love them. Not only that, if you go to my stop motion, the Deadpool Among Us stop motion, right? Megatron voices one of the Deadpools, and in the video, he's singing, I think, Dynamite. Is that the one? Tell me when I'm telling lies. I'm just saying. Switz21 says, I dare you to buy all the new FNAF T13. Buddy, I have a lot of them. I have a lot of Titan 13th. I don't know about the Nightmare ones. I do not know. We'll see. Megatron says I don't listen to BTS. If I were to pull up text messages, actually, no, I'm not going to do that. Because if I were to pull up the text messages, we're getting exposed. That's all I'm going to say. All right, guys. That's going to be the end of this stream. Malik says, I really want to make a stop motion, but I don't know what to do. Well, luckily for you, I have a stop motion tutorial series that you can check out, okay? If you don't know what to do, you can learn from your boy right here. Well, listen, Jar Jar wants you to make Star Wars stop motions. No, it's not gonna happen. I don't even make stop motion of things that I want to make, okay? Like, I'm not making Star Wars. All right, listen, guys. It is gonna be the end of today's stream, okay? I don't know what I'm streaming tomorrow. I do not know. It could either be an action figure stream. It could be a video game. I do not know. All right. Listen, guys. One more time. One more time. But let's just moment of silence real quick, bro. A moment of silence. A moment of silence for all the fucking haters that try to take me down and bring me down when I was a little kid growing up. That didn't work out for you, buddy. Look at that. Look at that. You see that right there? That don't say your name. That says mine. All right. We, guys, everyone here, we hit 100,000 subscribers, okay? We did it, all right? We are undisputed, and we are one of the greatest stop motion animators of all time. Guys, this wouldn't be possible without you. I cannot thank you guys enough. You guys do not understand that it wouldn't be possible without you guys, because you guys are the reason why I got close. Not even close. I got closer and closer and eventually hit my biggest goal. Okay? Yeah. To gas. Yeah, like what Merrick Movie says, together we are Unravel Pictures TM, okay? All right, guys. So on the topic of this, right? So I'm dropping a new NFT, right? And it's actually gonna be my silver play button. So if you guys want to own a part of this play button, click the link. No, I'm just joking. I'm just joking. What am I, Logan Paul? But look, guys, it's gonna be possible without you guys. All right. It really, really, really means a lot, and we did it. What is next? I do not know. I'm not aiming for 1 million. I'm not aiming for 10 million. No, sir, not me. But I don't know. I do not know. Maybe when Rebel Pictures were the friends we made all the way. For real. Oh, man. Do you ever plan on making a long stop motion movie? Brother, go to my channel, right? And watch my Avengers Endgame series. That's your movie right there. Look, Guys, you know what to do. All right, make sure to like if you haven't already. Okay, make sure to like the live stream. Make sure to follow me on Instagram at UnraveledPicturesTM, bro. Very important. Tomorrow I'm gonna be live streaming. What am I gonna be live streaming? I do not know, but tomorrow I will be streaming. Also, one more thing, guys. Tomorrow I'm gonna be uploading a video of a new Titan 13 review. Because yes, we all love Titan 13. Yes, every single one of us. Everyone here watching the stream, especially Patrick, him in particular, he likes Titan 13. I'm just trolling, guys. Listen. You guys are the best. All right? You guys are the best. We did it. All right? We did it. I'm officially undisputed. I'm officially one of the greatest of all time. And let this be a lesson for everyone watching this, right? Let this be a lesson that no one can hold you back but yourself. You never know what you can do until you actually try and go for it. I'm an example of never giving up on it and having the desire to achieve something big. And yeah, man, as someone who was taking the train to school and watching everyone's videos and wanting to be great, and even being someone where my channel was small and I would DM all other channels on Instagram hoping for them to watch my videos. And some of them did, some of them didn't respond, some of them didn't even look at it. But listen, at the end of the day, it all led up to this. And I want you guys to know that this is not only my button, but this is our button, because we did it. Yes, every single one of us did it. All right? So, never forget, guys, what we did. And I cannot thank you guys enough. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.